6 things you can do to help you heal from a trauma bond is what I will be sharing with you in today's video. Experiencing a relationship where a trauma bond has formed probably feels like it's something that you can never heal from, but I'm here to let you know that recovery is possible. When I was in the relationship where a trauma bond has formed, the constant longing and thinking about the person was overwhelming. I just wanted to be myself again. So I worked really hard to get out from under this type of relationship. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 6 things I did that helped me to heal from being in a relationship where a trauma bond had formed. So I want to thank all of you who are back with me today, and I want to welcome anyone who's new visiting this channel. My name is Sheena, and I'm a life coach and a narcissistic abuse coach and speaker. So I teach women how to gain confidence, learn to love and value themselves, and form healthy relationships. So if something I say today resonates with you, please like and subscribe to my channel so we can continue working together. And also click the link below to get the free guide on the 3 reasons why you stay with a narcissist. Before I share with you the 6 things you can do to help you start healing from a trauma bond, I want to explain what it means. When you're in a trauma bond, it means you're in a relationship where you know you're being mistreated, but you choose to stay anyways and endure that mistreatment. You have formed an unhealthy attachment to someone who emotionally abuses you. If you want to know more about what a trauma bond is and 6 signs or indicators that you're in one, you can click the link below to watch the video I have on that. If you think that you are in a trauma bond at this time, I want you to know that you can heal from it. It's time for you to stop looking on the outside to your abuser and start looking on the inside of yourself to start healing. So I'm going to share with you now 6 things you can do to help you heal from a trauma bond. All right, the first thing you can do to start healing from a trauma bond is to come out of denial. It's time to live in the reality of the situation and give up the fantasy that this person you're with loves you. When someone's abusing you, they don't love you. Even if at times they say nice things to you or do nice things for you or even buy things for you, that's not love. When someone loves you, they don't hurt you. So you really need to come out of the denial and realize that you're in a relationship that's not healthy and that's not safe, and to recognize that so you can begin to move forward to start taking care of yourself. The second thing you can do is make decisions that serve you well. This means really looking at what's going on in your life and making decisions for yourself that are healthy and choices that keep you being the person that you need to be. You no longer have to go along with what someone else wants from you or ask of you. You can start to be your own person by making decisions for yourself that serve you. The third thing you can do is write down your thoughts about the abuse in the situation you're in. And a really good thing and a really good way to do this is to send yourself an email and send it as if a friend is writing to you about the relationship they're having and the abuse that's occurring. So when you open that email and you're reading it, you're going to realize that the person that's writing to you is not in a good situation and that they'd be better off if they left it. So then you're able to reflect on that letter and realize that the person that you just read about is you. So it really will make you aware of what's going on in your own life at the time. The third thing you can do is to go inward and ask yourself questions. This is really important. When you start asking yourself questions, then you become familiar with what's actually going on inside of you. And this is where the work really begins. So a question you could ask is, why would I want to stay with someone who is abusing me? Why do I want to stay with someone who's hurting me? Do I value who I am? Am I deserving of this treatment that's taking place? So when you ask yourself these questions, really sit down, make sure you can get some time to be alone and answer these questions honestly, because they're truly going to get you in touch with yourself and what's going on inside of you that makes you stick around in the relationship. So Ask yourself some tough questions, and this will really kickstart your healing process. The fourth thing you can do is allow yourself to be sad. You've loved this person for a long time. You're coming out of the denial that you're in an abusive situation, but it doesn't mean that you didn't care for the person. So give yourself a chance to be sad, a chance to grieve, and mourn the end of the relationship that you're in. And it's not easy. I say that all the time because I understand. I've been there. Giving up the idea that you're in a situation that you thought was going to be the relationship you're going to have for the rest of your life. So give yourself a chance to be sad and to mourn that relationship, and go easy on yourself. It's okay. It's going to be okay. You will come out on the other side, I promise. And the sixth thing you need to do is seek support. Find a counselor that is familiar with narcissistic abuse. Join a support group. There's a lot of Facebook groups that are out there with people who are going through what you are experiencing, because they can relate to what's going on in your life. I know a support group that I found comfort in was Celebrate Recovery. So I want to give a shout out to Celebrate Recovery, and you can look up one in your area. They have a large group, and then they have a small share group at the end of the program that will help you talk through some of these the abusive situation that you're in, and you can really gain comfort in listening to other people share their stories as well. So these are 6 things I did that helped me to come out of the trauma bond that I was in my relationship. So I hope you give them a try, and I know that you're able to have success with this. If I did it, you can do it. All right, I just shared with you the definition of a trauma bond and 6 things that I did that hopefully you can try that will help you begin recovering from one. So let's recap those 6 things. The first one is to come out of denial. The second is to make decisions that serve you well. The third is to write down your thoughts. The fourth thing was go inward and start asking yourself questions. The fifth one is allow yourself to be sad. And the sixth thing was to seek support. If you think that you're ready to start recovering from narcissistic abuse and trauma bonds and things that relate to your situation, go ahead and check out my website and go on my Work With Me page and see if you see something there that interests you, and maybe we can work together to help you recover from narcissistic abuse. Also, I want to let you know that you've got what it takes inside of you to be that person God created you to be. Don't give up on yourself. It's time for you to start believing in you and knowing that you can come out on the other side of this. For whatever reason, you're drawn to these videos, you're listening, and you're learning. So in doing that, you know that there's more to you than what you're experiencing right now. I believe in you, and I just wanted to let you know that it's okay. You're going to be okay. You already are okay. Everything is already done. It's just you now believing that you can fulfill your God-given purpose and plan here on this earth. So take a chance on yourself and just walk in that truth. Walk in that spirit that you are important, that you do matter, that you do have value, and that you do love yourself. Even if you don't believe that right now, start walking and acting as if you do. And you'll recognize and realize that the way you're being treated is not acceptable anymore. And you'll be able to make moves to put yourself in a better position in the situation. So I want to thank you so much for joining me again. For those of you who are new, hope you stick around to continue to work with me and heal and start building some really healthy relationships for yourself. So thank you again for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye. I always want you to remember that true healing begins with self-love.